Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Practice makes the master. Always do your best. By doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your word, taking things personally, and making assumptions will become weaker and less frequent with time. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 66, NASDAQ up 12, S&P's up 7.5, gold contract up $17.80, trading at $1,264 an ounce. Silver up 65 cents at $17.04 an ounce. Platinum up 11 bucks, 10.10 an ounce. Copper up a penny at $2.06 a pound. Light sweet crude up a buck, trading $51.36 a barrel. Bonds, 10-year note flat, 130.30. 30-year bond up 15 ticks, 166.30. The notes and the bonds, folks, are building cause to get up and over their highs. Higher bond prices, higher note prices equal lower interest rates. King dollar. King dollar's getting toasted and roasted. King dollar's down 237 ticks, 93.59. King dollar is going after its swing low from a few weeks ago of 91.88. Now, if we break 91.88, you're going to go to 88 on the dollar index. And the way the commodities are trading out here, folks, it looks like that the King dollar does want to trade down into those much lower levels. Euro. The euro is trading at $1.13. That's up 37 ticks. And the yen is at 107, and that's down 29 ticks. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We start with the SPY. SPY right now closed out the day at $212.37. The high that it's shooting for is the May high of 2015, and that's 213.78. The low of that high is $212.16. We're already into it. That brings the probability much higher. You're going to go into it. If we go to the cash, and the cash would be the best one to look at, folks. The cash is at 21.18, and we right now are only, let's see, you're talking about the 21.34. So bottom line is that you're 22 points away from the high right now, and I expect that high is going to get tested, and we'll see whether we're going to get that spike high and get up and over it, either hold it or not hold it. And the NQs, the 3 Qs. What do we have with the 3 Qs? 3 Qs right now up 19 cents at $110.37. This wants to run to the April highs, which is $111.44. You know, the Qs are weak. They're right now, they're laying down, weakness across the board. The highs inside the NDX 100, that would be the December 2015 highs, is at 115.75. I don't see the Qs making it up there. These indices are all doing a little bit differently, but the Qs have shown that they're weak. Russell 2000. Now, the Russell 2000 doesn't look like it's going to make it up there either. Well, at this point, the Russell 2000, I expect, will make it up at some point. The reason being is that because the commodities are rocking and rolling. Right now, the small cap Russell 2000 is at 1189, and what is game is 1205. 1205 is the high of December of 2015. Oil contract. What do we have with oil? Bottom line, folks, what I expect you're going to see, it's going to be the oil and gas equities that are going to bring the S&P up to the high. Why? Well, guess what? Oil contract out here today is trading at 51.36, and you're talking about monster volume. You're talking about over the swing high with juice. We've done 593,000 contracts out here. That's setting up about a 53 to 54 barrel of oil. You get a 53 or 54 barrel of oil. If we go over to the XLE for a second, what you're going to see is that the XLE right now is at 69.39. The XLE looks like it wants to run up to the swing high of November of 2015, which is 71.93. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line, gold, silver, want higher price. Silver was actually pretty incredible out here today. Gold, nice run, $17.60. We did volume of 167,000 contracts. That sets up the run to 1308. We'll see whether we take 1308 out. Silver was an incredible run. Wide price spread, huge volume. We're at $17. What you do have is that silver, you talk about volatility, it has it. We've done 70,000 contracts out here today. That's a monster, folks. It's huge. The high in silver is $18.06. It's going to go for that high. The silver equities, if you get the gold report, I was mentioning the silver equities were the strongest. That's what's leading the silver market in an incredible way. The 10-year notes, what we have with the notes is that they are laying right at their highs. Bottom line, we'll see what pushes them over the highs. Right now, you're at 130.30. The 10-year notes only need another 7 ticks to break highs. Right now, closing high, we're 7 ticks away from a closing high. The closing high in this contract is 131.07. The 10-year yield right now is at 1.700. So more than likely, we're going to see that 10-year yield broken probably tomorrow. And what is it all about? Good old King Dollar, folks. King Dollar came down today, had juice behind the move on the way down, so you get big sellers in King Dollar. We've done 35,000 contracts, and not that that's a huge amount, but it's another expansion of volume on the way down. We're only going into, the lows had 31,000. And that's after the King Dollar trying to make a high last week, and that was with 8,000 contracts and 17,000. You can see the correlation. It's a whopped correlation, meaning many more sellers than buyers. And what does that set up on a fundamental basis? What that sets up as a fiat currency is that central banks across the world are what? They're pushing huge amounts of paper out, bringing rates down, getting into negative rates in Europe. And what does that do? That forces the supply and demand issue, not the Fed. The Fed continues to say they want higher rates. Well, guess what? The market's saying you can wish anything and everything you want, Chairman or Chairwoman Yellen and the rest of the Fed governors. The market is dictating right now, and the market is dictating lower rates, lower yield. Lower rates, lower yield equal what? Lower dollar. Why? Because more paper is out in the marketplace. It's Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials up 66. NASDAQ up 12. S&P's up 7.5. We're going to be right back.